Hi everyone, it's Carrie from Team Colors by Carrie, and today I'd like to show you a little trick that I've learned that I'm adding to my Christmas tree this year to really add some extra sparkle and shine to the tree. And it's really pretty simple, and I thought I'd just take a few minutes to show you what I'm doing here. So what these are just really some little mirror ornaments, and you hang them on the inside of your tree very close to the trunk. And what they do is they spin a little bit, is reflect the lights that you have on your Christmas tree and bounce them back at you. So they really add some extra shine to your tree just by reflecting all that light back out. And they're very simple to make, so let me just take a minute here and show you how they work. So let's start with supplies. And the first thing I have here, and this is a bag of, I think, 10 pieces of these little mirrors. The brand name on these happens to be Adhesive. These are just some little things that I found at my local craft store. These are 1-inch diameter ones. I also have some 3/4-inch diameter ones, but whatever you can find is absolutely fine. These were, I think, 10 pieces for 99 cents, so relatively inexpensive little project here. So those are the mirrors. The second thing I have is some adhesive. And this is some pretty heavy duty stuff that I have for making jewelry. Works really well for this project, but I think pretty much any glue you happen to have around the house would be absolutely fine. The key will be just to use the glue and then make sure you let the pieces dry before you try to handle them, because you want to make sure that everything is good and adhered. The next thing I have, and I use this for my hangers, is fishing line. And I'm using fishing line because I like the hanger to really kind of disappear as I hang these little mirrors in the back of the inside of the tree. So you can see the mirror here in front of you, and the fishing line almost disappears, which is what I was going after. So that's why I've chosen to use fishing line, and all I've done is taken some sections and cut them to, I don't know, about 5 or 6 inches. So that's about the length I'm using for this little project, and any length will be fine. You just want to make sure you have enough so that when you double it and form a hoop, that there's enough there that you can actually use to hang up the mirror. So the steps are very simple. Lay your mirrors down, and these are 2 of them, and I just happen to have them laying upside down because you obviously want to add the glue to the back side of the mirror. So here's my glue. I'm just going to take it and squirt a little bit on the back of the mirror. So I didn't even worry about completely covering it, just put a little squirt on there, and it'll spread here in a minute, and I'll show you how. Next, I'm taking my fishing line and I'm folding it in half and making the 2 ends line up next to each other. That forms kind of a hoop here in the back. And what I'm going to put on the glue is the open ends here. So I just lay those down and putting as much of the fishing line as I can on there just to make sure it adheres very well. So that it's completely covering the glue. Take the second mirror, turn it now right side up, and then push the 2 backs together. So put a little pressure on there just to help spread that glue around all around the back so that it will stick and adhere really, really well. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Now, before I handle these and hang them on the tree, I want to make sure that I know what the dry time is on my glue, because what I don't want to do is start handling those now, because if you hang them, just the weight of the mirrors could pull the fishing line out, and you certainly don't want to do that. So be a little patient, just wait for those to dry, and then, like I said, hang those near the trunk of your tree, and you will be amazed at how much extra sparkle that shines. So that's that for my little mirror ornaments. Hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned, because next week I will be back with more ornaments, this time something a little more team colors.